Risha, of course, kulikuwa na Rio Ferdinand, one of greats in the English Premier League kule. Of course pia na kina England huko kwote walikuwa wanapiga shughuli zao. Alikuwa juzi Tanzania. I don't know what President Suluhu is doing or what she's trying to achieve, but I think she's just warming up to the Africa Cup of Nations 2027, where we are co-hosting with Uganda and Kenya as well. So I think ako a step ahead of time kuleta watu kama kina Rio Ferdinand. But remember, Tanzania has been hosting some of these stars, not coming on official capacity, but wameenda kule kwa mbuga za wanyama. Tumekuwa yani most of those stars wamejificha huko Tanzania. Now they are being made public, and Tanzania is giving Kenya a run for their money. Peter Mganga, let's just cross over to Tanzania. Peter Mganga, tell us, of course, Mganga rather, tell us, it's one of our contributors in Tanzania. What, of course, Rio Ferdinand came, what was achieved, and what do you think about Arsenal's win?
Thank you so much, Tony Kwalanda, broadcasting live now from Mwanza, Tanzania. Mwanza, it's a part of a city which found here in Tanzania. Apart from having Dar es Salaam, Arusha, Mbeya, Tanga, now it's time for Mwanza. You know, Mwanza, it's one among the city which normally identified with different features. One among the features which recognize Mwanza as a city. It's all about the Bismarck Rock. Behind my view, you can see there is Bismarck Rock. And apart from having Bismarck Rock, there is Lake Victoria. It's one among the famous lake which is found across the East African region. So Tony Kwalanda and your team, you can just visit Mwanza for the betterment of making some enjoyment and experiencing the beautiful moments here in Tanzania. This is sports tourism. Okay, let's go back now to our top story here in Tanzania. You know, after the derogation of Didier Drogba from Chelsea, now it's time for Rio Ferdinand visiting. And basically earlier this week, Rio Ferdinand, the former Manchester defender, was able to visit Tanzania. And he made some little bit tour, having some enjoyment here in Tanzania. So he arrived in Dar es Salaam and moved to Dodoma by using SGR train, one among the best train in the East African region. So he had a chance to share his thoughts regarding Arsenal's win. You know, Arsenal now is the new champion of EPL after 22 years. Imagine, this is wonderful. Amazing one. So Rio Ferdinand, during his trip from Dar es Salaam to Dodoma through SGR train, he had a chance to share his thoughts regarding the success and achievement of Arsenal regarding being able to be the champion of EPL. First of all, I would like also to congratulate Arsenal for having securing championship or EPL. It was a long journey, almost 22 years without having any success. And finally, they become the champion of EPL for the year 2025-2026. So the joint efforts and the commitment of players made Arsenal to be the champion of EPL. And basically, this is a good starting for Arsenal. And I think they will have now confidence to do more and more. Apart from having a specific story regarding Rio Ferdinand's visit in relation to Arsenal being a champion, earlier this week we have experienced wonderful news, especially for Chelsea fans. And basically here in Tanzania, most of Chelsea fans, they are now happy after identification of new coach. Basically, Xabi Alonso now will take through Chelsea through upcoming season. So most of the people here in Tanzania and Chelsea fans, they are much happy and they really recognize the presence of Xabi Alonso because they understand the profile and they really appreciate the achievement which has been supported by Xabi Alonso during Bayern Munich, Bayern Leverkusen. So most of the fans here in Tanzania, they really, really believe that each and everything gonna be all right. But we Manchester fans, we Manchester United fans, we are just looking forward to see now how we can interconnect with other issues for the next season. Now we are in UEFA Champions League, but we are looking forward to have a trophy, EPL trophy. So this is all about Tanzania concerning Rio Ferdinand's visit, Arsenal becoming the champion of EPL for the season of 2025-2026. So it's all about football, it's all about sports tourism. So Tanzania is ready for AFCON. That's why they decided to invest much, especially for making new ambassador like Rio Ferdinandi and Didier Drogba. So we expect more. According to Tanzanian's government, they say that they are looking forward more to implement this agenda so that to promote AFCON for the year 2027. Peter Mganga, TV47, Mwanza, Tanzania.
Peter Mganga, Bismarck Rock. Also, as we have Migingo, it's not even a rock, it is a home. It's a village. But of course, thank you. And I'm looking at where Bismarck Rock is, just on the